Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Kingdom. I'm David.
And I'm Zach.
And today we are going to do a bourbon battle.
Yeah, so I can't believe I didn't write this down again, but now I have to look on my phone. So we're doing the batch 1 versus the batch 2, that is the
JL.
the JL, and then the other batch 2 or batch 3. I'm not exactly sure which way they're going with that.
Is it the KE?
It's the KE.
KE.
So basically, whenever you look down, we'll try to see if we can get a picture basically of the little code down there on the bottom for you. You can actually look to see which one it is.
Yeah.
And if we're blown away by one of those two, or one of those two can beat the batch 1, or the batch 1, you trust our palate at all, we'll kind of know.
Yeah.
So,
We'll see. We'll see. All right.
All right.
So let's
never really worked.
I wouldn't necessarily say.
So good.
Huh.
This is home.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's like a berry fruit salad, and I'm so happy.
Yeah, all in there. Right away, you just...
Also like a chocolate dipped strawberry.
Yeah. All right.
Man, it's just fresh fruit all day.
Yeah.
It's like one of those like fruit bowls that you get for like breakfast or something. Like a really nice like resort or something.
Yeah, that's good.
That's really good, actually.
Oh, yeah. All right.
A little bit darker. Some darker, like red fruits.
Mine's a lot darker. Mine's so dark, it's like black.
That KBB Glen.
I
Get
love
you every
it.
time.
By the way, I do love this Glen, but it does leave me wanting with trying to see what's in here.
That's really good. And that fruit on that one is not as up front from the first one. You definitely get like some really nice red juicy fruit on there.
Yeah,
I also ate bubblegum now.
I was actually getting ready to say that.
Was he really?
I was actually. And this one's a lot, what I would say, smoother than that first one. And smooth in the sense that...
Not as much bite.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't really tell how much is in here, so I don't want to drink much more of it because, like, we got to come back the other way.
Yeah, you're good. See, I feel like that one has a little bit more bite to it.
Than that one?
Mm-hmm. That one has a much more dry finish to me.
Yeah, I think I would agree with that.
But I don't know if that's from... This is not the first video we shot tonight, so I don't know if this is just fatigue from...
Yeah, it's always hard to tell.
Us drinking or not.
So, all right. All right. Bottoms up.
And this one's nose is a little bit harder. There's a little bit of like a mint chocolate note on that. But not a lot. Not a lot on that nose. What?
Just confused.
That one tastes different than the other two.
Yes.
The other two are very similar. That one again tastes... It's like more just traditional wild turkey.
Yeah.
A little bit bland on the back end. A little bit flat.
All right.
But again, I don't know if that's just because we've already done these two or not.
I don't know. All right. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back.
We're back.
All right, we're back. See if this changes at all.
All right, so this has lightened up a little bit.
Yeah, the nose definitely changed going back to it.
This honestly reminds me of a 8-year-old dusty turkey I had like years and years ago.
Oh, some of that old dusty turkey.
Well, I mean, this is older stuff, but I mean,
No, I mean some of the old dusty.
well, true. But my point is like I feel like the nose on this one more than the other two. This is coming off more of a dusty, but it's not.
I could get what you're saying with that.
It's not totally there, but it's close.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. It's definitely not the same, but it's there. All right.
Man,
the finish just leaves you wanting.
Here's the thing: it's not that bad.
Mm-mm.
It's not that bad at all. But I'm telling you right now, there ain't no way that's beating one of those two. I'm calling it right now. I don't even have to go.
Yeah, I would. Yes, the palate is fine, but that finish just kind of leaves you, again, wanting something.
Yeah.
To kind of do. I mean, even the guy that can't think says something.
This is really good. Much more fruit forward on this one.
Fruit forward, dark fruit forward to me.
A little bit of honey. Honey.
Again, on this one, I don't find that the finish is very strong on this one either, but the palate and the nose are significantly better than that one.
You get a lot more fruit on the finish on this one.
All right.
A little bit more orange on this one too. I have no clue what that is. I don't know if it's one of those. I don't remember tasting orange on any of those.
Right away, again, the nose is just so strong on this one.
I know. This nose on this one's absolutely gorgeous. And this is coming from somebody who traditionally loves darker notes, like the chocolates, the caramels, all of those darker notes. That's my jam. And this is just so light and fruity, and it's just beautiful. I'm getting like a raspberry blueberry note on this. I'm also getting a little bit of that mint chocolate again. I don't know why. I can't ever recall from a Russell's 13 ever getting a mint chocolate note. Ever.
Isn't it funny how your palate does that?
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah. I don't even think it's really a contest.
I think this is by far the easiest bourbon battle we've ever done.
All around just
whichever one this one is.
That's a complete bourbon right there.
Yes.
Like whatever that is, that's a complete bourbon. From nose to palate to finish, it's just complete. It gives you a little bit of, it stays with you a little bit. Both of these are fine. I feel like the palate on both of these are good.
Mm-hmm.
But
there's not a bad bourbon on this table.
But the finish is just, again, to me, I want something to stay with me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to taste it even after I'm done drinking it. Like I want to be able to oh, that's so good. And both of these just kind of leave you like it almost like the end of a movie, and it just stops, and you're just like, all right, I guess I won't know how that ends.
Well, you see, I think the second one has a little bit better of a finish than the third one over here. But I also think all around the second one here is just better than the third one.
I would agree with that.
Because
there was the nose and the finish on this one were
Yeah.
lacking.
But
completely.
I think there's some similarities on the second one to the first one, but overall they're not. I don't think they're yin and yang. Like they're not, or not yin and yang. I'm sorry, they're not like sister barrels or whatever else, like what somebody would say, right? Like they are different, which is a good thing overall. Because I mean, if you don't like Russell's 13 as much, then
Whatever this is,
all right,
this
ready?
is the winner.
Ready for the results?
This is the winner. This is to me second, and this is third. I think we're got the same.
Yep. Okay, so number one was batch one, so that's this one, and then number two was the batch 2 KE, and then number three was the JL, which is of course the one that I just got and I opened. So, first off,
none of these are bad.
No, none of
we're being real nitpicky with it. Honestly, with these two, we're being nitpicky. This is just, I mean, it's magic.
Yeah, that one.
It just is.
Yeah.
And if you've had Russell's 13 batch 1, you know it's magic. It's if you like thinking about Old Forester 117 High Angel Share. That batch 1 versus batch 2, it was night and day difference.
Oh yeah, 1,000%.
And so like you look at those things, and sometimes you get perfection on the first try, and you try to recreate it, and you just can't. You can't get there.
Well,
but these are good in their own right.
Yes, I would say they're all good.
At $65 versus those at $100.
Well, or even on the secondary right now, where they're probably pretty comparable.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to get a batch 1 if it's just me.
Yeah, batch 1 all day long.
Couple things though, really quick. Tim, he gave us a sample of the KE. Super grateful.
Yeah,
really
Tim,
appreciative, Tim.
We do.
Thank you very much for that, man. You're awesome. 2, yes, this bottle has been open for probably 6 months at least on that one. So yes, if you're one of those that want to argue how much it needs to open up or whatever else, blah blah, that is fine. This is the batch 2 has only been opened up for about a week or so. So take that into considerment or consider an argument.
We've had
or
batch
whatever
1
else.
open. I think when we reviewed it.
This isn't that first. This isn't that
no. But I'm just saying when we did our review of batch 1, it was a fresh crack. I believe.
Think so.
Maybe, I believe it was a fresh crack.
Yeah.
Or at least that day you had cracked it, and so we're still judging these in kind of the same in the same sense.
Sure.
Batch 1 is just again, man. Batch 1 is just hits.
It's a hitter.
It is. And tell us what you think. Tell us if you've had them. Let us know what you think. Till the next time, though. We'll see you.
See you.